Hi guys, happy Saturday. Just getting ready for the day. I wanted to show you again all of our products that are on sale this month because they are going only a few more days of this crazy sale. It's super good. And I just wanted to kind of hop on again and make sure that you got your good deals in before they were gone. As always, you get the kudos of the month. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Victoria. The kudos of the month is a foundation, a lip product, and a mascara for $71. Any kind of foundation you want except for the spray foundation. So the other thing I wanted to make mention of was that my foundation is rolling away. Hold, please. If I don't drop something, it's not a real live video, I guess. Wasn't even the color I wanted. Okay, sorry. I'm driving the struggle bus. I got my deals. Yes, you did. You did awesome. Of course, the one I want is on the bottom. Okay, so also if you host a party this month and close it out before the 31st, you also, if you do $200 in sales, you get a free Touch Behold setting powder and a free hydrating face primer. So those hostess gifts are actually very few and far between. So if you were interested in the free products, now is definitely the time to hop on the train for those. Okay, so the only thing, obviously, I am barefaced. I just got out of the shower. My hair is not even dry. I'm going to go in with Hydrating Face Primer. What's great about the hydrating is literally you don't have to guess how much to use. One pump and it's going to dispense the perfect amount for you. And it goes on so silky. I put it everywhere. I even put it on my eyes. I actually don't use eye primer. Nicole, you were killing it. Nicole did a party, got the hostess rewards, got the kudos, put in another order, used the hostess rewards, got the freebies, and then the 30% off. So that is how you work a party if you're Nicole. Hi, Steph. Hi, Jess. All right, so Hydrating Face Primer is literally how you make it through winter without looking like a baked potato at the end when you live here in upstate New York. But another thing that I wanted to mention while we wait for this to dry is we are taking the kids to Disney in March. I'm so excited, but I am looking for your favorite shops to get like custom hats, custom ears, custom t-shirts, and all of that kind of stuff. So if you have a suggestion for somebody that you use and love, drop that in the comments because, you know, it's not a trip to Disney unless you're obnoxious like that. And that's just how I feel. All right, what kind of foundation are we going to use today? Hi, Dawn. I actually hadn't picked one out. So if anyone has a suggestion of something that they want to see, let me know. The spray foundation is not covered in this month's kudos, but if you love it anyway and want to see it, just let me know. I have the cream, I have the BB cream, I have the stick, I have the powder, and the liquid. So let me know what kind of foundation we're going to use today, and I will grab that. All right, let's get this stuff out so that we're ready. We're going to do brow palette today, so I'll get that brush out. All right, we did liquid last night, so let's not do liquid again. Let's do Scarlet stick lace. Okay, so we're going to use two stick foundations today. I'm going to use lace stick foundation for my regular foundation. I'm going to use Scarlet for, actually, let's do three. Let's totally change it up. We're going to use 3 stick foundations. Stick. All right, Nicole, stick it is. So we're going to use 3 stick foundations today. I'm going to use stick for my foundation. I'm going to use stick for my highlight, and I'm going to use stick for my contour. So we're going to start with lace stick foundation. So what I like about lace is that in the wintertime, it definitely helps to keep your face moisturized, and moisturized skin is twice as likely to stay youthful as dry skin. So as you age, your skin loses moisture more rapidly. So you want to just prevent that by going in and making sure that you're constantly hydrating your skin with good skincare and great makeup. All right, so this is the Kabuki brush, which is my preferred method of blending this in. Some people still use the blending sponge, this guy right here, but I definitely prefer the Kabuki brush. It's idiot proof, number one, but it doesn't leave, it goes much faster, I think. All right. And if you need to get color matched, just let me know and I can color match really quick. Okay. All right, so stick foundation in lace is on. And I also have a man voice. I hate when I have a man voice, but I'm definitely rocking one today. All right, so we're gonna go in with Chenille, which is obviously much darker than your friend Megan is, but that's okay. So this is going to be our contour color. All right, so everywhere that I drew is where I want that dark contour to be, and I'm going to use the long flat side of my sponge to blend this in. Now, whenever I do cream contour, I'll be totally honest with you, it always makes me a little bit nervous because I don't use it as frequently as I use powder contour, but I'm always really thrilled with the results when it's all said and done because it does blend out really beautifully. And you don't have to be like super fragile with it. Like honestly, you can be a little rough with your skin. Hi Gemma, hi Nicole. Okay. I'm just blending that out. I just kind of pounce this, hi girl. I just kind of pounce the sponge right over my face to blend it out. But if this is the first time you've ever done it and you just get a little nervous halfway through, I think it's totally normal. Okay. And what I like about using these things for contour and highlight is that you can truly customize the right shades for you. All right, and then we're gonna go down the sides of our nose and we will add the highlight afterwards. Hi, Jackie. All right, so the contour is on, and now we're gonna go in with the highlight, and I'm gonna use the shade Scarlet in the stick foundation. Now, if at any point you wanted to switch over to a pressed powder foundation, you absolutely can, but I wanted to show you how to do a fully cream contour and highlight. So this is the shade Scarlet, so the same shade that I use for the pressed powder, the same shade they use for the concealer. I love the brightness of it, especially with my super fair skin. So these are the areas that we contour and highlight. I just want to bring a little brightness and all of that good stuff to my face. I'm going to use the short flat side, and you can see how easily it just blends out. It's literally effortless. And a little bit goes such a long way because actually, if you're looking for the most pigment per square inch of product, it's definitely in cream products. More so than any other product, cream products have more pigment per droplet than any other kind of foundation. And look at how easily that blends in. Hi, Jacqueline. Just brightening up this under area here. Right on the bridge of my nose and up my forehead. Super easy. And like I said, I still get nervous every time I do a fully cream contour because it's not often that I do it, but I'm always really, really pleased with the results when I do. Hi, Kelly. Okay. So I just put a little bit of brightness underneath there because I just wanted to make sure that that contour line was nice and clean. And I am going to add a little bronzer to it afterwards because why not? All right, so we're going to go in with our free Touch Behold setting powder, and we're just going to set our face with it really quickly. I use a brush whenever I do the setting powder because I like to use as little product as possible, and I tap it off. So I just sort of press it in. This is going to seal all that cream product so that it won't shift or move during the day. And again, I tap a lot of this off. One of these products lasts me, the translucent setting powder, I would say lasts me, I don't know, 4 to 6 months, and it's free. So you get literally $80 worth of product for free when you host a $200 party. Hi, Robin. And it doesn't change the color of anything. You could put it even over red lipstick. Okay, we're Gucci. All right, I'm putting things over here that I've already used so that they don't like cloud my space. I told you guys last night how I literally can't deal with clutter. It just abuses my mind. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer in Malibu just because I want a little bit of that shimmer shine going on. It's winter here in New York. Everything is dull. Your skin does not need to be. So we're gonna add a little bit of the baked bronzer in the shade Malibu, which is 30% off right now. And just warm up my skin even a little bit more. If I could just kick this cold, then we'd really be cooking with fire. I should have brought a drink in. I have one in my room. Let's see if we can power through. Okay, so we're going to go in with this gorgeous brush. This is the shade Surreal. It's like a little bit of a purpley blush. But if I can keep my lung in while we do this, we'll really be in good shape. So this is a newer one to me. But honestly, it doesn't appear purple on your face. It just appears like a really nice, gorgeous plum color. And I love it for winter. Gorge, gorge, gorge. Okay, done with these. All right, let's do brows. So I'm going to go in with the brow palette in brunette today. The brow palette is also 30% off, as is the brow artist brush and the brush that I just used, which is the angled blusher brush. The brow palette that I have is almost 2 years old. That isn't it gorgeous? I was totally kind of throwing a mulligan at that one because I'm like, I don't know what this will look like on, but I've been really, really impressed with it because it doesn't show up purple. It just shows up like a very warm pink. All right, so this is a 2-year-old palette, and clearly I've used a lot of the gel, but I bet you I have another year of the powder left in here. And a lot of times I just do a straight up powder brow like I'm doing today, just because I think it's slightly softer, really easy to do. So I use a lot of the dark powder when I line it, and then I grab just a little bit of the light powder to fill it in. And I just blend in and make sure, honestly, the blend, just like your eyeshadow, is where all the magic happens. It's not about the shape of your brows. It's just about making that transition into your brow look like it's got that fade. Yes, Nicole, the angled blush brush is so good. I feel like it really grabs the pigment very well so that you really don't need to use very much at all. All right, so brows are like a whole thing right now. Microbladed, powder brows, threaded brows, waxing, all of that kind of stuff is like a huge thing. What I have to say with brows is if you get them shaped, you can literally maintain them at home so easily. And a lot of people are into tinting them and everything. But the reason that brows have made such a huge splash in terms of like a lot of buzz around them is because it totally does change the shape of your face when your brows are properly defined for your face shape. It really does change the look of your face, the structure of your face. And I think it's just because we have, at least for me, I over tweezed my brows big time in middle school, and it really thinned them out. And it took me years of leaving them alone for them to sort of fill in again. But as you age, your brows are naturally just going to get a little bit more sparse, and we're just kind of filling in those little areas so that they don't look weird, for lack of a better word. Okay, brows are done. We're going to go in with one of my favorite palettes, which is palette 4. I never thought I would like these colors down here, but it turns out that I absolutely love them. So I usually do a base of brown, and then I highlight and add a little bit of these blues in at the end. So I'm going to go in with the shade Arrogant right here, which is like this coffee color. And I just put it all over my lid using my Younique blending brush. I always have the most fun doing my eyes up, especially with these palettes. It makes it super easy because you can just kind of play with the pre-selected colors that are in here. And I make combinations up all the time that I would not have normally done if I picked individual shades. But because they're already here, I just use them. And I end up really being a huge fan of it. Okay, so that was just the shade Arrogant. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Cheerful, which is this like really pretty sort of teal marine blue. I'm going to blend that into the crease. And it's just going to deepen it up. It's not going to give me like a brown and blue look, but it's going to pull the green that's in my eyes naturally out and sort of make it pop a little bit better. And that's the shade Cheerful. Uh-oh, here comes feet up the stairs. Yeah. Okay, I'll be down in a few minutes. All right, we're good with that. And now we're going to go in with a little 4D mascara, which again comes with your kudos this month. I do 2 coats of the mascara. The first coat is great. The second coat is greater. Children are definitely getting restless downstairs. Oh, Christmas break. You're killing me, Smalls. Hi, Courtney. Hi, Caitlin. All right, so second coat of 4D mascara. I don't know how they're ever going to improve upon the 4D because it's so good as it is, but they somehow usually find a way to take a product and like launch it into the next realm. So when 5D comes out, just stand back. You'll be able to hear me screaming from wherever you are. All right, and then lower lashes. I just use whatever is left on the wand because I don't like the tarantula lash look. That's a hard one for me to wear. All right, so a little highlight. What shade am I going to wear today? Oh, so this is the summer chilling highlighter. I grabbed it because I still had some left over and because it's on sale this month. So it's 30% off, and I really did love the shade. It's sort of like a pearly pink. So I'm just grabbing a little bit of that Chilling Beachfront highlighter. It only comes in one shade, so you don't have to pick what shade it is. But literally glow for days. And now we're going to add a little bit of pigment to the lips. So A lip product comes with the Kudos, but we also have a ton of sale products. So this is the shade Pouty in the lip liner. I love the shade, and it's one that's staying. Plush, unfortunately, they're getting rid of, which breaks my heart because that was a good one for me. So I'm hoping that they replace it with something similar, but that's already sold out. So we're going to go in with the shade Pouty, which is this great nude. It's like a rosy nude. Okay, and now we're going to go in with the shade Sublime, which is one of our favorite best sellers. It's a nude, a really good one. Now, with Splash liquid lipstick, don't have anything on your lips before you apply it. Make sure that your lips are dry and don't over apply. Actually, take a lot of that product off the wand and blend it in. Letting it dry is going to give you an all-day wear. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so we're going to let that dry before I put lip gloss on it. I'm loving this shade right here. It's called Livid, but I want this to fully dry before I do anything else. I'm actually going to add a little bit more highlighter right to my Cupid's bow. Okay. All right, so we're nice and dry. I never smush my lips together when I put Splash on. It's just like a no-no for me. All right, so we're going to go in with Lucrative lip gloss in the shade Livid, which is like this beautiful vintage gold. And it just kind of gives your lips that fullness because they're nice and juicy looking then. All right, so final step is using Touch Behold setting spray and setting this in. All right, so this has nothing to do with Younique, but a lot of people have asked me what I think about it, and I wanted to show you one of my favorite hair tools. So as this dries, we will talk about it. But so one of my favorite hair tools is the Revlon hair dryer. It's a hair dryer brush. Now, right now I have a couple of tape and extensions on either side of my head because as my hair is growing in, it just looked a little thin in the front and I sort of looked a little mullety. So my girlfriend Melanie threw a couple of tape and extensions in the side of my hair just to make it a little bit more full while it grows out because it was just annoying me to no end. So especially if you have tape-ins or if you just have a lot of hair, this makes drying your hair so stinking easy. All right, so I'll show you where my tape-ins are. They're right here. I have 4 on each side. So you just want to comb out your hair well. But like, look how this is like a little baby piece. I don't know what's happening here, but I couldn't live with it. I was like, you got to do something. I can't live like this. All right, so I just washed my hair. There's nothing special. I don't have any root booster in it. I don't have any mousse, no styling product, no nothing. Okay, so let me grab this. Okay, so this is the Revlon hair dryer. I will say that this is my second hair dryer. My first one I got in August, and I want to say in October or November, it just stopped blowing hot air. It would still turn on, but it wasn't blowing hot air, and I couldn't possibly do my hair that way. So I called customer service, and they actually sent me, They actually sent me a new one. So it does have a 4-year warranty on it, just in case you do get into a similar issue where you get one and then it dies on you, which is no fun. So let's plug this sucker in. So what I like about this is I was always using the concentrator on my hair dryer, and I would have to use a round brush and a concentrator. For me, that's like a lot of work and my arms would get tired, and I know that seems like a first world problem, but it took me forever to do my hair and I still wasn't happy with it. So this literally is idiot proof. So all the controls are here. There's off, cool, low, and high. So if you definitely want to set a curl, then once you're done blow drying it, hold it here and switch it over to cool. Cooling that curl will hold the style in that much better. Truth be told, I never do that, but I'm just going to show you how quickly this goes. I'm probably not going to talk all that much because you're not going to be able to hear me over the sound of the hairdryer. But if you have questions, just comment them and I will answer them at the end. Okay. So really quick, I will say that a tip about getting volume in your hair is over directing your hair. So if you want your hair to have a lot of volume going this way, then pull it this way. That way when it lands, it's going to have like been forced to the opposite direction. It's going to have a lot more body to it. So if it looks like I'm pulling my hair in a weird direction, I'm just trying to build more body at the root. Bubs was calling. All right, so that is the Revlon hairdryer. It's so easy to use. If you are looking for a new hairdryer, definitely go and grab one. I know that Hot Tools makes a more professional grade one. So if you're looking for something for your salon, or you know, if you've got like 17 daughters that you need to blow dry their hair, you might want to look at something a little heavier duty, because I know that this one did die after not too many months, but it is covered by a 4-year warranty. So all you have to do is call the number on the box. They ask you for the number that shows up on the cord here, and then they just send you a replacement. All right. So with the Younique, I will take an after picture, and then I'll post a little link with all of the information of what I used today. If you guys have any questions or need to be color matched, just reach out to me and I will get back to you right away. Otherwise, I will see you back here tomorrow. Thanks, guys.